Seth is the fifth child of Adam. His mother is Eve, and he is one of the prophets whose names are not mentioned in the Quran. Seth is also called Shes. The word Shes is Hebrew. In Syriac it is called Shaz, and in Arabic Shes. Its main meaning is Hibatullah. Its Turkish equivalent means God's tax, grant, and donation. According to the narrations, when Adam's son Cain killed his brother Abel, our parents Adam and Eve were very upset. Thereupon, Almighty Allah gives them Seth as a grant and a blessing. Seth was born 5 years after Cain killed Abel. When Seth was born, Gabriel consoled Eve by saying, Allah gave this child in place of Abel. Then Adam rejoiced, saying, this child is God's gift and grant to us. There is a light of prophethood that continues from Adam to Prophet Muhammad. The slight shone on Eve's forehead when she was pregnant with Seth. That is, it was passed on to her from Adam, and it shone on her forehead when Seth was born. Realizing this, Adam understood that Seth would take his place after him. This light was transmitted from prophet to prophet, and finally from Abdul Muttalib to Abdullah, and from him to it passed to Prophet Muhammad and decided on its final owner. Cain, the son of Adam, and the sons of Cain descended from him, started idolatry on earth by making the first idol. At the same time, they built a fire house, lit fire in it, and worshipped it. Thus, they started the first fire worship. However, they also had habits of drinking, adultery, and various musical instruments. Seth always invited them to believe and worship Allah. When Cain and his children did not listen to him, he continued to convey God's commands and prohibitions among his own children. In fact, Seth was the best, most superior, and most similar to his father of Adam children. Before his death, Adam called him, gave him advice, and said, O my son, you are my caliph after me, and advised him to act on piety and never deviate from this path. Just as Seth never deviated from this path, he also advised those around him to never deviate from this path. Seth himself, his children, and those who believed in him always lived an honest life. There are different narrations about how many pages were sent to Seth. According to the reliable narration, 50 pages were sent to him by Allah Almighty, and he fulfills his duty of conveying the message accordingly. Seth is also the first person after Adam to deal with the repair of the Kaaba and build its walls from stone and mud. When Seth, who worshipped Allah beautifully and called people to worship him, passed away, his funeral prayer was performed by his children and grandchildren. According to rumors, his body was buried next to his parents in the cave on Abu Qubais mountain near Mecca.